Alright guys, we are back for another video. So Ultra Final Form Cooler, he did just get released. Well, sorry, not released, he got revealed at today's reveals and stuff. I know it's called what do they call it now? Legends Information, but I'm gonna still call it reveals and stuff. It just feels better for me to say it that way because that's what it was once called. So yeah, Ultra Final Form Cooler is here. He actually is yellow, so he is going to work well with Broly and Golden Frieza in 17. Yeah, it says right here. But we're going to do a quick breakdown of what this character can do. So these are the strengths. So we dominate clashes with offensive gimmicks. Yes, they did show this in the reviews and stuff. He does have auto DOKABAKI win. So he has the thing that Ultra MUI does actually. So just auto win clashes. I didn't think we had to bring this back, but he does have this ability. So when DOKABAKI impacts, win those automatically. Plus you draw ultimate arts when you do. So you win the class and you draw ultimate. Your own rising rushes even have defeat nullification, stand the offensive with a barrage of absolute attacks. Number 2, keep up the offense with high firepower strike cards. Get a boosted damage when you draw or use a strike card, plus draw a strike card on each enemy confrontation. Okay, so it's like, who does this? I think Gohan does something similar to this. Easily overcome opponents with release type unique gauge. Continuously use strike and blast arts to switch from evolve type to release type. While in release type, get a significant increase to damage, protect your hand, as well as nullify endurance. Plus special move and ultimate arts will be greatly powered up. Bring on the heat with the absolute strength of the universe's strongest final form. Okay, so yep, he is yellow right here. If you go to the Z ability, he is both. Let's go to the max one. So it's the lineage of evil or sagas from the movies. 42% to strike attack and strike defense, and then if your lineage of evil, get extra ultimate and awaken arts damage. Ultra ability, I'm assuming this is LOE. Standard ultra ability, just 30% damage, 30% Q recovery. For the strikes, boost damage guard. Boost damage guard and activation. Has has blast armor as well. This is new, so you're stacking damage guard on your strikes. Usually you would be stacking damage, but not damage guard. That's interesting. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. It's only for 5 counts though. It's not 10 counts, but 30%. I mean, I guess that could be decent, right? Blast. That's normal. Blue card. So nullify element disadvantages when the unique gauge is release type. So massive damage on activation, 50% special move damage, and then cancel enemy buff effects. Also, if unique gauge is release type, he does go type neutral on this blue card, and it's uncancelable. It's pretty good. Has blast armor. Green card. On hit, draw strike arts and boost strike damage. Recover vanishing gauge by 80% on activation while in release type. So in activation, you get 40 key. You remove your strike art ceiling. Also, if unique gauge is release type, you draw another strike. You just draw the strike next. You get 80% to vanishing gauge one time, and then activations reset, and release type unique gauge reaches 0. So without the unique gauge up, this doesn't seem like pretty good. You're not really drawing a card. You're just removing a strike art seal. But when the release gauge is up, then it's pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to get the release gauge. I think it said in the video, the reviews and stuff. I think it was like 3 cards and then it's up. So it should be up pretty frequently. On hits, so you draw strike cards next, and then the next activated strike cards damage plus 50%. And then covering over 5 counts. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. Okay, no. If you don't have the unique gauge up and you land it, then you still draw a strike. But if you have the unique gauge up, if you miss, you still draw a strike anyway, and you get 80% vanishing gauge. Never mind. The unique gauge is still, the green card's still good without the unique gauge. And then that has blast armor. And then as for the ultimates, nullify element disadvantages and deal damage to the enemies on standby when the unique gauge is release type. So supreme damage. On activation, 40% ultimate damage, all enemy health restoration minus 50%. Also, if unique gauge is release type one time, he does have type neutral, uncancelable. And then on hits, ally subcounts minus 5. And then it also does damage to the enemy's standby teammate members. So deals half of the damage to enemy standby members. Main ability, nullify attribute downgrades at normal conditions for 30 counts. It's pretty good. Destroy one card, then draw ultimate arts next. 40% health, 50 key, 30% health restoration for 30 counts, and then nullify attribute downgrades with conditions for 30 counts, which is also uncancelable, so that's pretty good. So let's say we're reversing like a UVB. I don't believe that his arts cost stacking would work against Cooler once you pop the main ability, because it's uncancelable. So 30 counts of just no arts cost, debuffs, and stuff like that. That's pretty good. Then 25 counts for you to use this main ability. So this is the good stuff. Starter ability. So protect Dragon Balls for 40 counts. It's already good. Get reduced sub counts on switch and increase ally damage if there are 2 or more Saiyan enemies. You should be able to get this up pretty frequently. You're pretty sure you're versing 2 Saiyans every match. The only time that you're not versing 2 Saiyans is if you're versing the hybrid team, right? But I think majority of the time when you're in matches, you're versing 2 Saiyans, usually next to like Golden Frieza and 17. So you're gonna be able to get this up pretty frequently. So 350% damage, 330 damage guard. So you see, okay, they're actually improving, because usually, or at least like the few releases before this guy, the damage would be like way higher than the damage guard, but now the damage guard and damage, it's a bit closer. So hopefully this guy should be able to defend decently. So yeah, 330 damage guard, key recovery 50%, card draw speed level 1, and then protect Dragon Balls for 40 counts. When 2 or more enemy battle members are Saiyan, sub counts on switch -2, and then ally damage plus 20%. So he is supporting the team. It's pretty good. Unique abilities: automatically when DOKABAKI impact and draw an ultimate arts. Also have defeat nullification for Rising Rushes. So he has the UI Goku auto win, the MUI Goku auto win. Then he has the LF Super Vegito that released during the 6th anniversary. He has the auto defeat rush nullification mechanic. So in enemy confrontation, he does draw a strike. He gets 5% health, 30 key, and then nullifies damage received, element disadvantage. So he goes defensive neutral. Actually, yeah, defensive neutral. Yeah, not overall neutral, just defensive neutral. On arts use, he does get cover null. On strike, arts draw or use, he gets health and he's stacking damage. When hit by enemies arts 1 time, activations reset on switch. He gets 10% health, ally subcut -3, enemy key -40, and then seals enemy special moves, arts, and Rising Rush. It's pretty good. You seal their blue cards and their Rising Rush. So this is similar to Tag Trunks and Gohan, but I would say this is better actually, because you're increasing this. You're decreasing your sub counts, you're reducing their key, then you're sealing their blue cards and Rising Rush. So it's pretty good, Then obviously activate the body. DOKABAKI auto win on the impact, and then on the clash auto win, he does draw 1 card, then he draws an ultimate. On Rising Rush activation, he does go type neutral, and then all enemy health restoration -70%. So that's basically this is here. So if you get guessed, and then you're obviously if you get guessed, you're not actually going to get guessed. He's gonna do his mechanic. He's gonna damage your opponent, potentially pop their endurance, and then they won't have a lot of their endurance because the health restoration debuff right here. I'm assuming that's what this is here for. And he'll be neutral if you're like rushing a UVB, because it's uncancelable, so they can't cancel this. Then also on Rising Rush hits, if the Rising Rush Rager is lost, you activate the nullification, then you do supreme damage to an enemy. Okay, it's a blast cover change. I would say that's pretty good. I feel like a lot of characters have a strike cover change, so having a blast cover change is pretty good. And it's combo into the blue card, obviously. So this is the unique gauge, so it's an evolve type. So the gauge charges when using strike or blast arts, and levels up when full. It changes to release type and when fully charged at level 3. So it's kind of like, this is like Evolution Blue Vegeta's gauge. But once it gets to level 3, then it goes to release type. So while on release type, get a significant damage boost and nullify endurance. Plus special move, special arts, and ultimate arts also get powered up. Yep, so right here, evolve type to release type. So it starts as evolve type. So when unique gauge becomes full based on the level. So if it's level 1, you draw strike arts next, get 30 key, cancel attribute downgrades. When it's level 2, ally all enemy subcons +2. And then when it's level 3, it switches to release type, Dragon Balls +1 3 times, and then prevent all enemy special cover changes for 10 counts. It's pretty good. So you fill it up once, you get some cards, more key, fill it up twice. You're locking in technically the opponent for 2 counts. And then level 3, get Dragon Balls, prevent all enemy special coverage changes. While on release type, so you get to release type, you get 40% extra damage, protect hand, and then nullify endurance, all uncancelable. So damage 40%, so that's gonna get him to what, 390? I think it said 350 originally for his damage. Let me just double check. Did I skip it? Okay, I skipped it. Yeah, right here, 350. So he's gonna be at 390 with that. Then he is stacking damage when he draws cards. So release type, when unique gauge reaches 0, so it goes back to the evolve type and it goes back to level 1. Then levels up when unique gauge is full. The max is obviously level 3. Then it greatly charges each time a strike and blast arts is used. So it did say in the video and the reviews and stuff that it takes 3 cards to fill up the gauge. 3 cards. And I think that's for each level. So to get to level 3, you would need to use a total of 9 cards. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I don't think the charges, I don't think it resets when you switch. So I think if you get to gauge to like level 2, you exit with cooler and then you come back, I think it will still be at level 2. I'm not 100% sure though, but that seems to be the case. And then evolve type consumed entirely when unique gauge is full at level 2 or lower. And then release type decreases gauge you on battlefield. Okay. I mean, this guy seems pretty good to me. Like, I really did not expect this guy to have an auto DOKABAKI win and the auto nullify rising rush to losing thing. So those 2 things are already good enough. I feel like he is yellow. He does have some defensive neutral, but it's only for 3 counts. So I do think that he would get also smoked by UVB or like even Ultra Gold Blue because he doesn't have endurance. So you have to be careful with getting hit by like a Stardust Fall or anything. So I feel like UVB and Ultra Gold Blue, those are the 2 characters you have to be wary of when using this character. But besides that, I feel like he should be dominant so far. But we'll see what happens when showcases come up, if I pull the character, hopefully. But we'll see. You guys let me know what you think about this character, and I'll catch y'all later.